Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tandra. You know what time it is. Today is Talk to Me Tuesday. This is one of my favorite days of the week because I get to come to you to share some helpful networking tips to help grow your business. This is Talk to Me Tuesday. Your host, Dr. Tandra Price, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Listen, today is going to be short because I wanted to do something just a little bit different, but I wanted to make sure that I dropped in and just kind of gave you some helpful tips about what we're going to be talking about for the rest of the year. Okay. But first, let's make sure that we do a couple of different things. So I'm looking over here right now at my other device just to make sure that we're all set and ready to go. So I'll make sure I don't miss anybody if they decide to join us. I want to make sure that they join in and I'll be able to get their comments here on our Facebook page. So let me jump in here real quick. Yes. Thank you for tuning in. And you know what? If any of my amazing guests jump on and want to jump in with me, just let me know. I send you a link and I click you on in. Okay? Because listen, this is going to be all about you. This is all about you. Okay? Hey, Miss Shannon Brooks, girl, thank you. Listen, I'm sorry I'm a little late, but you know how sometimes technology get. So, okay, so let's make sure that we kind of make sure we go over a few simple housekeeping rules. Let's make sure one that you like, share, and comment this. We are going to have our YouTube channel up. So listen, I need to get some subscribers. So I'm gonna need for y'all to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I'll let you know when that actually gets up and get working. They're restructuring it and making everything real good. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Okay, so make sure you got, what do I always say? Note takers are money makers. So make sure that you have your notebook. Listen, look at all this. I'm ready to talk, but I'm only going to talk for 30 minutes. Okay. So I said, that's a lot on that piece of paper. But I'm only going to promise you, I'm only going to talk for 30 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, note takers and money makers. We want to thank our sponsors for, participating with us and also sharing this broadcast out. Which is On Stage Plus TV. This is now going worldwide, y'all. So we are filming. This will be broadcast worldwide, so people will be able to see some of our helpful tips and networks that we have going on for you. So today, again, we are going to talk about something that is coming up. No, it ain't coming up. It's already here. I was going to say coming up, but it's already here. We're going to talk about the fourth quarter. We are going to talk about the fourth quarter from now to the end of the year. But guess what? Our topic for the fourth quarter is going to be visibility in the fourth quarter. How we are going to use visibility to create more business, more income, more visibility. We are going to use it to make it VCP. Visibility is going to equal our credibility, which is going to make us profitable. Okay. That's what we're going to be talking about. And we're going to talk about how we can implement some things that we're going to be talking about for the rest of the year, how to increase our visibility. Now, one thing I do know, if your year hasn't been where you want it to be, guess what? It ain't too late. What did I say? It ain't too late. A lot of times people get to the end of this time of the year. I've seen it happen many times. And all their plans, what they thought at the beginning of the year, didn't turn out to where things are. They didn't get the receipts. They spent more money than what they thought. But guess what? It ain't too late. It is not too late to turn it around. Turn it around. It's not too late. So this is what we want to talk about. I mean, this is what we kind of want to create, this blueprint, this green print, this strategic plan of how we're going to make our fourth quarter the best quarter of the year. Okay, what did I say? We're going to make our fourth quarter the best quarter of the year. So we know that, and let's give some examples real quick of how we want to just kind of take a deep dive into creating our visibility and how we need to be paying attention to what some of the market is doing right now. Okay, we got to pay close attention, because if you've seen what I've seen today, right now, people are already, or retailers are already going in heavy right now with their visibility. let's say Walmart, Target, Amazon. Like I think Amazon been throwing out some specials like all week, especially if you're Amazon Prime. You can get in right now, get a special discount, something with the delivery. Listen, these retailers are right now throwing out as much visibility as possible. One, because guess what? They want to get ahead of the game. Guess what, two? They're adding value. Even I just heard the other day on television that Target, if you buy something right now for Target and the price change between now and Black Friday, they're going to make that adjustment for you. Now, I don't know if that's true, but make sure you go to the news. But that's what the information was saying. Right now, they are saying they have so much inventory, and we probably have inventory too that we started at the beginning of the year. Let's use the retailers as an example. So that's what I'm gonna use today. I had something else, but you know what? Spirit then came over me and said, let me use this for our 30 minutes together, okay? Again, you're on Talk to Me Tuesday, where we're sharing helpful networking tips to help grow your business. We are talking about visibility in the fourth quarter. We're going to be talking about that from now to the end of the year. This is going to be the best fourth quarter of the year for you because we're going to ramp it up with our visibility. We are going to ramp it up with our visibility, and we are going to be and think out of the box and how we're going to do this. But first of all, we got to get a blueprint, green print, strategic plan, whatever you want to call it. You got to put something into place. It's kind of like what we call right before the game. What we do practice, then we do the pre-work, then it's a pre-game before the actual game. That's what we're going to do. So I was talking about right now, we're going to use the retailers as an example. A lot of the major retailers right now, let's kind of follow their pattern. Okay. So one of the things that they did for the beginning of the year is that, you know, due to COVID, they had, as always, they bought products and services that, you know, they thought would already be off their shelves by now, already been sold and off their shelves. But for whatever reason, due to what happened, unfortunate things, we couldn't, you know, predict this. COVID came in, right? So now they have so much inventory that they have to get it out of their warehouse, their business, because they don't want to be left with it. So now they're doing their advertising, visibility, advertising, visibility, advertising right now to get consumers like us our eyes on their product. Okay, did everybody just hear me? Get our eyes on their product. And they're going to be doing it more and more and more and more because every time you flick on your television, you are going to be seeing an ad. Black Friday, Christmas in October, Christmas in November, whatever they may come up with, whatever catchy slogan to get your eyes, your attention on their products and services. Let's see. Okay, so one of the things that they're doing that we need to do as well is kind of follow a little bit of their model. Okay, we got to figure out a way to get our products and services attention on our ideal client, on our target audience. We have to be in the marketplace. This is so important. I know that we post and we do different things, but now we're going to take a step back and we're going to start on the first tip. Okay, now we're going to go, I'm going to revert back to the retailers just for a quick second. How many times do you think, and let's do this. And if somebody could figure this out, and when we come back next Tuesday, if you join us, have the answer. How many times do you see either a Target, Walmart, Amazon, I don't know, insurance, whatever, talking about selling products and services? I want us to calculate how many times that particular product or service is being advertised. Okay, because this is going to lead me into where we're going. I'm going somewhere, I promise. I promise. I'm going somewhere. Just catch up, stay with me. So I want us to pay attention because we need to see kind of what the retailers are doing, because I've always said in order for people to buy your products and services, it takes 7 to 8 touches before they actually say, let me feel the fabric. Let me see it all. Let me flip through it. Oh, you know what? you got to figure out a way to let them know that you're there. So, but again, it takes several times because a lot of times some of us are lucky. I take that back. Sometimes some of us are lucky and you can show a product and service to a potential client. It fit everything that they need, and boom, they're your instant customer. But you want to make sure that they're a returning customer too. Okay. Not just because they buy one time, but we want to make sure they're repeat customers. But typically it takes 7 to 8 touches before someone buys your products and services. So I want us, if you could, if you're following me, if you tune in, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to see exactly how many times an ad is advertised. And I'm going to pick, I'm going to do two. I'm going to do three. I'm going to do Walmart, Target, and Amazon. You pick three or whatever your favorite is, and let's see if we can compare the number of how many times those advertisements are done. Okay? And I want you to also, as you're counting, how many times did it take you to click on, go to the store to say, let me see exactly what they got. I didn't say buy, but let me see exactly what they have. Okay, so let's follow it. So I'm going to pick three. I'm going to pick Amazon, Target, and Walmart. I'm going to monitor the ads on television and see how many times they show. Okay, because we're talking about dominating the fourth quarter with visibility. It is not too late to win, but we got to come up with a plan. And the reason why I want you to do that, because I want you to do the same process with your business. Okay, so like right now, either you have products that you started, programs you've had, books you had, t-shirts you have, something that you have in your inventory for your business. Either you're trying to get rid of it, or you're trying to implement it, or you're trying to get people to start using your products and services, right? So I want you to do the same thing. I want you to be as visible as the retailers are. Okay, now follow me. Remember I said, just so we make sure that we're all on the same path, I'm going to pick three retailers that I am going to follow, because I'm going to try to implement this concept. You guys, this is the same concept that they've been using forever. Right now, I'm talking to you, but my TV is playing, and Walmart's been on the television 3 times since I didn't talk to you. But I'm saying we have to follow the same model right now. Right now, they're ramping up their visibility to get your attention to go into the store, buy their products, go online, or do something. You have to dominate the fourth quarter with the same process of visibility. Where you at? Where you at? Where do people see you? How many places are you putting your or your product or service in? So they can be like, yeah, that's Tandra. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, oh my God, let me click on her. Yes. Are you being that visible? That's the question. So I want you to do 2 things. One, we've already did you're going to pick a retailer, follow them, see what they're doing. 2, you're going to ramp up your visibility just like they are. And we're going to report back next Tuesday. Okay. We're going to report back next Tuesday. 3, you are going to take a look at what your last offer or your product or services that you're putting out. Everybody should be doing a product and service right about now. Okay. It's the holiday season. Everybody, like they say, everybody. Shannon, I'm going to go a little deeper. Everybody should be having a product or services. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur, should be right now thinking about, what is your holiday visibility going to look like? What is your window display? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go one more time. Okay. I said, what does your holiday visibility look like? You know what? Have you ever walked by a window display at, whether you're in the mall, the holiday times, if you ever walk by a window display and, oh my God, it is so beautiful. Whoever decorated it, made you feel like you were in the season that's happened right now, whatever the season is. Have you ever been in? Have you ever seen one walk by? I mean, they had it also, decorated. They had the nice, whether it's purses, jackets, whatever. But whatever it is, that window display looks so good that it made you want to go inside the store. Y'all following me? Oh no, because this is Talk to Me Tuesday. See, I'm sharing a helpful networking tip with you that can help grow your business. Did you follow what I just said? You walked by the window display. It looked just so beautiful. It made you feel like you were in the season. It made you feel like you was in the window display. But it was so well put together, and you could see it from across the street because the visibility of it was so good. But it gave you the curiosity to want to open up the doors and say, I'm going to walk into the store and see what else they got going on. That's how you want your visibility. That's how you want your products and services to be. That's how you want your customers or your ideal client to be like, you know what? You listen, instead of you looking at the window display, you want to be the window display. Did I say it? Let me say it for the people in the back. Instead of you looking at the window display, you want to be the window display. So I want you to, so let me get back to where I'm going because I'm about to get off on another tangent and I know my time is getting close. But I want you to just take a look at whatever your products and services that you're putting out right now. Okay. And I hope right now we don't have a long laundry list. I hope we have a few things that we're working on, because one thing we don't want to do is get our clients and our audience all, confused of what our products and services are. But take a look at your last window display, okay? What I mean by your last post, the last time you put yourself out there, what have you been in? Publications, newsletters, anthologies, conferences, speaking engagements. Where have you been? I want you to take a look at that. And when you were there, what were you selling? What was the product and services you were selling? And whatever you were selling, what was the response? Okay. How many times did it take for someone to either hear your message, see your message, look at your message before they opened up the door and said, I want a little bit more? I'm just a little bit more curious about what's inside. Okay, so how do you feel about handouts? I have business cards, but I have some cards made up that let's specify to the products and services we offer. Okay. Thank you, Andre, for that question. Okay, let me tell you. I think right now, I'm not opposed to business cards. I don't use business cards. And the reason why I don't, because there's more effective and efficient ways to be able to connect with someone instantly. I want to, by the time I leave my conversation, I want to have an appointment set up, or I want to have something that I was able to send them. You talk about handouts. We should pretty much have things digitally. So, for instance, right now, I am the editor-chief and publisher of Tapped In Magazine. I'm looking to get you on the window. I'm looking to get you to be on the front cover of the magazine. That will give you an inside article, 2 pictures, much visibility, over 350,000 online distributions. And when you have that, that's your handout. So now that you've used your digital card and you set up that appointment, the next thing you're going to send them is that digital magazine. Because now you have something, a digital footprint that you can hand to them digitally, because everything is just about on our smartphone, on our smart devices. People want that instant, quick access. I think handouts are great. If you're at a in-person event and you want to use them, by all means, have a handout. Give up when you're handing it out to a person. Make sure that you are contact with that person. Don't just here's my information and you can take it. No, let me hand this information to you And let me tell you something about it. I don't know if you've been like me. I've been to a lot of different events, and sometimes I will just walk by and just pick whatever the cute little thing is they have on their table. But if I'm not physically, or if that person is not physically talking to me, or landed something to would make me memorable, to make me say, you know what, I'm gonna when I get home, I'm gonna make sure that I connect with them, or something that connects me when I'm giving out my handout. Because we don't want handouts right now, and it's expensive. I don't know about you, but paper right now, there's a paper shortage. And a lot of things that's costing more money than it used to cost to get it printed. And that's another reason why people are going digitally. It moves faster, it moves quicker. People have access in their hands. I don't want to leave our conversation without me giving you something. And that's that digital magazine. Thank you so much, Andre. That was an amazing question. So we want to make sure that we are connecting with people. See, it's about connecting versus collecting. I got to say that connecting is we're actually making the connection instead of just collecting. Remember, I said I go to some of these events and I just start collecting stuff. And sometimes I never go back and use it. I like the trinkets, but I never made the connection, or they never made the connection with me. And that's what we want to do. We want to connect versus collecting. So we want to dominate this fourth quarter. We want to make some things really happen in the fourth quarter. That's going to ramp up our business, increase our business, increase our income, make us more credible, make us more visible. That VCP. Okay. So I just want to kind of go back over it. I know I went over a lot. So I'm gonna slow myself down just to make sure that we kind of understand what we need to do. Again, it takes about 7 or 8 touches before someone will do products will buy our products and services. Let's right now implement the strategy that we see every day, that we turn on our TV every day and we see that. Let's don't get blindsided by what's on the TV, but pay attention to how they're doing it on the television. Right now, retailers are upping up or ramping up their visibility more than anything. You're going to see more ads, more everything on television to get you to come into the door. They're going to make their window display so pretty, so beautiful, to make it feel like you're in the season. To give you the curiosity, I gotta go in there, I gotta buy it. They're gonna make it so attractive to you. Just like I said, Target right now. If you buy something right now, and I think it's between now and in Black Friday, if it goes on sale, they're gonna give you the difference. Now, who wouldn't do that? Some of these companies we know match prices. We gotta ramp it up. We got to ramp it up. Guess what? You don't want to be looking through the window display. You want to be the display. You want to be the front window cover. That when people open up your magazine, they're curious. Guess what? When they open up your magazine, when you're featured and tapped in, that we didn't make that cover look so beautiful, so good, so gorgeous, so polished, so shine. I want to know more about. I want to know more about this person. I want to know more about what they're doing. And on top of that, now you're not only going to be just in this publication, but you're going to be in other publications. You're going to be in other anthologies. You're going to be speaking on stages. You're going to be speaking at conferences. Where are you visible? It's not just in the post shop. It's going to take more than these emails and these social media posts. Right now, you're in the fourth quarter. We got to ramp it up. We got to turn up the volume. We got to do something that's different. We want this to be the best fourth quarter that we've had. But in order to do that, we've got to, what did I say? Ramp it up. We got to increase our visibility. We got to make it all about visibility, because you can have the best products and services, but if don't nobody see them, guess what? They just still sitting on the shelf collecting dust. Okay, so I am so super excited. Again, I'm going to extend my offer to you. Okay, right now we are Tapped In Magazine is ready to, or is Tapped In Magazine is have our platinum edition, and we are looking for 22 influential leaders of 2022. Those leaders are leaders that have taken the time to help, someone else with their product, services, and get with their gifts, talents, and services. I'm sorry. You know what? They've been determined. Guess what? They've made an impact in their community. They volunteered. They've not volunteered, but they've served in their community. You know what? They've made where proven results with their products and services. They've helped transform someone's life. You say, am I influential leader? Are people looking to you? Are they looking to you for your advice? Are they looking for you to lead them to the results? But more importantly, have you even given them some results? That's an influential leader. So we're looking to promote 22 top influential leaders. Be on the list. Be on the list of those leaders, and we are going to give you the visibility, I'm telling you, like none other. We are ready to promote you to the next level. We're ready to take you into 2023. They can say, who is it? I know you. That's what Tapped In Magazine is going to do. So listen, I kind of gave you an assignment. Make sure that you go through all of those, and let's touch base next Tuesday. Really, let's see if it works. A lot of times, we jump on different things like this and they give us some amazing tips and resources and strategies to do. But a lot of times we don't implement them. But let's implement this one, because you know why? This is the fourth quarter. And we got to ramp it up so we can have the best fourth quarter. Okay? Listen, we're having conversations over coffee this Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you like these tips and nuggets, guess what? I'm going to be dropping some more on Thursday, 9 a.m. Central Time. Go to our Facebook page if you're not on it. It is Conversation Over Coffee. Join it. It is a women's group. I'm sorry. It is a women's group. But join us. And again, we're going to be dropping some amazing tips and nuggets, but you'll also be able to connect connect and network with some other amazing ladies. Listen, we talk about the juggles and struggles, and right now we know fourth quarter, we got to talk about it. Okay. So listen, I am so glad that you've joined me. I hope that what I've given you is going to be something that you'll be able to use in your business. Try it, you guys. Just try it. Try it and see if it really, really works for you. And what I'm saying is, when you do that, we're going to talk about it next. I don't want to tell you because I want to make sure that you come back. What we're going to do after you do that. Okay. After you've done the assignment or the suggested assignment, we're going to talk about it next Tuesday. Okay. So guess what? This is Tandra Price, Dr. Tandra Price, with Talk to Me Tuesday, where I share helpful networking tips to help grow your business. Listen, we're going to be here same time, same place next Tuesday. Okay? Make sure, if you're interested in being one of the top 22 influential leaders, listen, I'm going to put the link into the feed. Go click on and reserve your spot before it's too late. Have a great day.